do understand Sahil is also joining us on the broadcast. Sahil, Yavar, of course, is putting things into context as far as where he's reporting from, what that lineup is looking like of voters coming out and exercising their mandate. That is, what is it looking like from where you are reporting at the moment? Do we see similar such scenes?
Well, in fact, I'm reporting from Bandipora. This is the Sonavari Assembly constituency, and in fact, right inside a polling station, these are the images. These long queues of voters. They had, in fact, arrived early morning here, and now waiting for their turn to cast their votes. There are multiple polling stations that have been set up in this particular premises of a government school in Sonavari, and when it comes to Sonavari, there is a direct contest between the National Conference and Engineer Rashid's candidate Yasir Rishi. Yasir was previously associated with People's Democratic Party. He left that party, joined People's Conference. Then again, he in fact is now contesting elections from this particular constituency with the backing of Engineer Rashid. Engineer Rashid is going to play a key role when it comes to North Kashmir, particularly in these areas. There are 16 assembly constituencies that are witnessing voting today in North Kashmir, and it's the final phase of Jammu and Kashmir Assembly elections. The results on October 8 will decide which side, in fact, which political party or which alliance comes into power. But these are essentially those voters who are going to decide it. They are coming out of their homes. In past, we have seen before 2019, there used to be violence. There used to be, in fact, stone pelleting incidents when these elections were happening. And because of that threat, because of that insecurity, people were not coming out. And now, for the first time, after the abrogation of Article 370, Jammu and Kashmir Assembly election is happening, and in this in fact election we have not seen a single incident of stone pelting or violence or in fact any attack aimed at voters or aimed at in fact disrupting things. Security forces of course are working day and night. Elaborate security arrangements have been made. Like my VJ Shafiq will show you this particular area here. Jammu and Kashmir Police, CRPF is also deployed on every in fact single polling station across Kashmir Valley, and it's because of these security forces that these voters are feeling secure. They are coming out and casting their votes. Before 2019, the situation would in fact remain different. People would not come out in large numbers, and there was always a threat. In fact, there were political parties or outfits who would encourage poll boycott, but now at this moment in this particular assembly election, those outfits are also contesting elections, and in fact they have their candidates fielded. They are backing those candidates. This is the change on ground zero. People do speak about their issues, basic amenities. They point out they are lacking in their respective areas, be it a road or a supply, water supply issue or other problems. But larger context in Jammu and Kashmir Assembly election remains the abrogation of Article 370, restoration of statehood, and other issues. Those are also in the minds of people. But when we come and when we go inside the rural areas of Kashmir, people essentially have issues linked to their basic amenities. They speak about their roads, they speak about healthcare facilities, and the grievance among voters is certainly that in past few years there were no representatives, there were no in fact people who would listen to their issues. Now, with this vote, they want to elect their representative, elect their own government to ensure that the developmental issues are addressed in their constituencies. So, at the end of the day, today is the final and final phase of Jammu and Kashmir Assembly elections. 40 constituencies are witnessing voting at this moment, but it is the beauty of democracy that people in large numbers are coming out, casting their votes here in Kashmir Valley, particularly northern edge of Kashmir Valley. Kupwara, Baramulla and Bandipora is witnessing voting today in Kashmir, and these constituencies are important given the political outlook of Jammu and Kashmir when it comes to political outlook of Jammu and Kashmir. So on 8 October, what would be the result? These people will essentially decide today.